Hello, good day, beautiful people. I am the Inspirational Lady Noble 365 Tarot. Welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you will love this vibe. And everything you need to know about me is in the description below. This can be past, present, or future. You or someone around you. So take a rest, next and the rest for someone else. This is a general read. This is not a personal read. If you like a personal read, just simply email me. All are welcome on this channel. All contributions highly appreciated. All right. Collective, we're starting off with petty. There's someone being petty around you. There's someone who's immature, small minded, someone trying to initiate some kind of insignificant drama. This could be a neighbor, this could be a family member, a friend, a co-worker, someone you no longer deal with, someone you're currently dealing with. Maybe they're playing in your face, playing on your top, okay? There's someone who wants to be petty. Petty bell, petty labell, petty pendergrass, okay, drinking petty juice, being very petty, petty, petty. This person could be very maybe envious or jealous of something that you have going on, whether this is a relationship, a lifestyle, who you are, what you look like, aesthetics, what you have, what you possess. This could be many things, but this person is being extremely petty. As this person could be trying to create some kind of conflict, maybe get your attention. I'm picking up that you and this person are two different people, as we all are uniquely, individually, divinely created. Maybe you don't have the same interests as this person. This could be a male or a female. This could be a neighbor. This could be a friend you no longer talk to. This could be a family member, a sibling, a relative, okay, an ex-lover as well, but there's someone trying to get your attention, okay? They're trying very hard, collective, to get your attention. But I'm picking up you're very focused on yourself, your life, whatever you have going on, your children, your career. You don't deal with this person, okay? This is someone who's just focused on you. You know, they're desiring to have you in a situation where they can put you on blast, maybe try to embarrass you, okay? But this person is, you're very opposite of this person. I'm picking that up. You're very different. You have different interests. Basically, whatever they have going on, you're not likely to give it any attention. Okay, you're not on that type of time. Okay, and so this could be someone maybe on social media. Okay, maybe someone possibly trolling your account. Okay, watching and monitoring what you do. Okay, maybe they're leaving negative comments. Maybe they're monitoring your likes, your shares, your subscribes. This could be someone who's afraid you're going to exceed them. This could be someone who's projecting negative energy, hoping that you don't be successful. But you're not even competing with them. The weird thing is, you're really not competing with them because you're two opposite people. You have different interests. You know, basically, a good example, like who, whatever kind of people they date, you're not likely to date that kind of person. You know, if they eat ice cream, you want yogurt, that kind of thing. You know, you're very different and you're supposed to be different, but this person wants your attention so bad. They're very hyper focused on you, collective. Okay. Yes, you could be on social media, you know. You could have a platform or you could just have an account where you post things. And they're concerned that they're constantly watching you. Just like you see all these people with their heads bent down to their phones or their tablets or whatever this is, they're constantly focusing on you, what you're doing, what you're saying, what you're posting, what you look like, if you're dating, are you single, are you married, is there something new going on? Is that energy working, that negative energy they throw your way? They're just monitoring you very heavy and they want your attention. This person is coming off really as someone that has a personality disorder. This person is coming off as someone who has some kind of issue, like some kind of personal, seriously, a personal medical situation going on here. You know, This person may be on medication. This person may be on some kind of papers, legally that says that there's something wrong with their mental faculties, okay? And so the card we have here is the Page of Wands, okay? And so the Page of Wands is being very enthusiastic. This person is very willing to go to all the lengths to get your attention. I'm picking up you're just ignoring them. And the more you ignore them, the more angry they become. They become frustrated. They become distorted. Um, Maybe they want you to be jealous of them and you're not. You're just focusing on yourself, okay? Maybe they have a spouse or someone that they're dating and they feel that this person could have been possibly looking at you, okay? Maybe they see you as an inspiration, okay? They're really inspired by you. They're inspired so much that they're jealous of you. That can happen. Sometimes people are so inspired that they become jealous because they don't know how to process the energy of what they are observing. So they receive it as someone or something to be envious or jealous of. And so maybe they have a spouse or someone they're dating. Maybe this person complimented you. I'm picking up maybe male or female, maybe say, hey, the collective's nice looking, or the collective's a good catch, or, he or she is fine or sexy or handsome, or maybe you had also someone could have complimented your clothing. Maybe there was something you were wearing. Maybe someone they were with maybe complimented your clothing. Something about how you carry yourself. You have a lot of class. You're someone, you have a lot of class. You're very peaceful. Um, Not to say you're perfect, but you're very peaceful. You pretty much mind your business. And there is someone who could have been in their company who could have complimented you on that and they didn't like it. It made them mad. It made them mad. And so now they're willing to go to all through all lengths to get your attention. But you're not paying this person any attention at all. They can sit there and be petty and blow breath on their hands all they want, but you're not paying no attention. And the reason is because number one, you don't care. And number two, you have your own life. You just have your own life. You're too focused on other things. You could have a career, a job that you love, that you're grateful for. You can be a parental figure. You have children that keeps you busy, that keeps you occupied. And if you're a parent, the children you already know will keep you busy. Okay. So you're just busy living your life, making sure you keep things within balance. Okay. If you're not working, you're out enjoying your family, having a good time, maybe going out to dinner or going out to have some fun or catching a movie. Okay? Yes, this person is becoming frustrated, collective, because they cannot have your attention. It's like they want to see you disturbed. They want to see you off your square. They want to see you upset. Like I said, you're someone who's very peaceful and quiet, and this person wants to like shake your world up. They want you to be flustered with something, like worried. Okay, there's nothing to worry about. You're someone who sees the cup half full. No matter what's popping, you understand in life it is what it is. No matter what you're dealing with, you can only do what you can do and surrender the rest. And so this person could want to see you upset. They want to see you disturbed. They want to see you so occupied, that you're uncertain about who you are. They want you to be confused. And so this is once again pure projection. Someone who wants to project onto you how they feel about themselves. But I did pick up that their partner, their lover, whoever this is, it could be their husband or wife, complimented something about you, and that's what started this rage. Okay. So maybe they've noticed you and maybe they feel you're beautiful or handsome, or they like the way you carry yourself, whether they know you or not. Because a person could not even know you and talk a lot of ish about you. We know that, collective, project onto you. But someone complimented your clothing, how you carry yourself, or something. Okay. And this person does not like it at all. Okay. Yeah, and so yeah, weird. People got a lot of time on their hands. People got a lot of time on their hands. And so the next card we have here is the Hermit energy. So you could be someone who spends a lot of time to yourself. Okay, You spend a lot of time to yourself. This is something you like doing. This is not depression. This is not sadness. This is something you love doing. You could be someone who's I'm here, an avid reader. Okay, whatever that means. Okay, you love to read. You love to learn new things. You like to study. You have friends. But you keep your circle small. You pick and choose, when you feel like being bothered, you'll call somebody, let them come through, that kind of energy. And when you don't want to be bothered, you're chilling. You're to yourself, you're chilling, okay? And so while you're in this hermit mode and you're maintaining your peace, you're gaining more enlightenment, very classy energy, very, I don't want to say humble because I don't like the meaning of humble. Just very peaceful, very quiet, very peaceful, beautiful energy, male or female. Very resourceful as well. You're very independent. This could be a neighbor as well that is witnessing and observing this about you. You could have people being just concerned, being, watching you and wondering, like, oh, I wonder how does the collective make their money? How do they pay their bills? I don't see them leave their house. They haven't left their house in 2, 3 days. Look, collective people be doing that kind of ish. And you just minding your business. You might be filing your nails or planting some flowers in the yard or whatever it is that you do. And so they are wondering, they are in the business of minding your business because you're so much on your throne. You are on your throne, but you're not bothering nobody. You have your moments. Life is not perfect for no one, but you handle your business and situations differently. You're someone who you're not likely you're someone, if something's going on, you're not the type of person to go on social media and tell the world about it or crash out online. You're not one of those. You handle your business, but you do it differently. You go through things, but you don't respond the way other people respond. And so it has people wanting to be nosy, interested, jealous, all kind of stuff, wanting to know more, but you're not letting them in. And Spirit is saying, don't. Keep doing what you're doing. It's really none of their business. And I'm picking up, you're a very sweet person. You really don't bother nobody. And you have things occur, but you just handle your business different. You're not someone to, um, a good example of this collective, you're dating someone. If you were to have an argument or a disagreement, you're not someone to scream or shout in the middle of the street. You're likely to wait till you get in the house or talk to your partner in private. You're very private uh, with what you do. You're not someone who's trying to be seen. Okay. You're not a duplicator, an imitator. You're not trying to prove a point. And I'm also picking up that you're someone who don't care about trends. Like you're very unique in your fashion and your clothing. You could be someone who likes to dress like this and looks very nice where people compliment you. Like, I like that. The collective is unique. They fly. I like that. They're courageous, you know? Yeah, very fly. Beautiful, peaceful energy. Know how to dress, very classy, elegant, male or female. You just doing your thing and you looking good doing it. You looking good doing it. You are looking good doing it. Meanwhile, the observers are hoping to catch you, maybe in some energy of maybe where they can tell people that you're flitty, you're loose. You could be a single person, and maybe people are wondering, how do you get by? How do you thrive? Okay. Or you could be in a commitment, a relationship, but you're very private. Okay. Okay. They want to tell people that you're open, but you're not. You're not this person. But this could be what they are projecting onto you, hoping and wishing that they could find something or witness some kind of situation. This person wants your attention so bad. They're hoping to witness something, like something, maybe you arguing with your spouse. I don't know, maybe a rumor or gossip in your neighborhood about you messing with someone that's taken. They're hoping to receive some kind of information, but it's not going to happen because this is not who the collective is. Who I'm reading on, this isn't who you are. And whoever you are intimate with, you keep that private. You're very private. You're okay. You're even. Oh wow, that's smart and beautiful. That's very smart, collective. You're even someone when you date. You're likely to date outside your neighborhood. You're not about to talk to Joe Blow down the street or Maria Sia, around the corner. You're likely to go outside the perimeter of where you live. You're very wise. You're very wise and you're strategic. You're smart. You're a smart one on how you move. Okay. You're likely to go outside of the perimeter. You're not trying to jump on everything that you see. Okay. You ain't gotta jump on every stick that move. You ain't gotta dive in every ocean. And collective, that's who you are. You're very selective. You have a preference. But that's because you're enlightened. You know who you are. You know who you are. And so that's where the wisdom comes from. That time that you spend to yourself, you're fine tuning your spiritual energy, you're fine tuning your connection. And that's where you get the wisdom from. And that's how you know how to be resourceful. Okay? hmm Yeah. This person is so concerned, and here you go. Anyway, y'all got any more bubblicious back there? You are making people mad, and you have no idea, but keep doing whatever you are doing. Whoever this video is for, you might know who this person is and you may not, but keep doing what you're doing. Keep minding your business. Keep going in hermit mode. Keep staying private. Keep moving in silence. And when you date, choose to date outside your perimeter. If you are of your neighborhood, if you are single, you may not be. You could be married. You can have a living spouse, but you and your spouse could have a very close bond where you have an agreement where you don't argue in public, where you keep people out of your business. If there's an issue, y'all likely to go somewhere and pray together, figure it out, or talk about it. You know what I'm saying? But here you go. I can't put it down because this is the energy I'm feeling. You like anyway? Y'all got some of that strawberry? Y'all got some of that bubblicious? You just popping bubbles and moving on, okay? And it looks like this person need to do the same thing because you're not even looking their way. You're not upset about a thing. You're busy. I'm picking up on a energy that is busy, that is occupied. Life of your own. And they are watching with the Wheel of Fortune here. They are watching things change in your favor. They're watching this. They already know this about you. They know it, they see it, and they are observing it. This is good luck. This is change. This is things happening that are destined for you. Okay? That are destined for you. This is beautiful energy. If this reading resonates, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. If any bit or piece of this reading resonates, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. But they are observing this, and this is what's making them mad. This is turning petty pentergrass and petty labell to go get some petty juice and put it on ice in a big Slurpee cup, a big gulp cup with a lot of ice, and steady watching and monitoring. They can't help themselves. They can't help themselves. And, the fun fact about this reading, the fun fact is that in life, no matter who you are, when you choose to project negative energy and stay focused on other people instead of focusing on yourself, and you spend all your days and time, willing to go to the lengths of whatever it takes to try to create some kind of drama or just be petty, you miss out on your own. You miss the boat for yourself. You miss out on your own opportunities. And so that's the fun fact about a hater. They miss out on their own opportunities. Okay. when they need to become astute of themselves, get to know and find out what is it that their purpose is or their destiny is, or how can they better their situation in whatever area of their life that needs to be worked on or attended to. They need to become astute of thyself and work on themselves in creating fruitful situations for themselves. You busy watching the collective make moves and receive blessings and favor. You've been and missed out on your own opportunity. So why play yourself? You might as well treat yourself. hmm This person may be male or female attracted to you. Okay? Doesn't matter what your preference is. All are welcome on my channel. This person may be attracted to you and they're becoming obsessed. They're becoming obsessed. hmm They're becoming obsessed, male or female. And they feel, no, not feel, they feel in no. Let me put no. They feel in no, collective, that they cannot have you. They know it won't happen. They know you're out of their league. They know that you're not thinking about them. This energy right here, they feel it. They feel it. Okay. You're somewhere relaxing and rejuvenating. Look at you. You like, yeah, and make sure you use that other oil. I like that. When I was here last time, yeah. And I'll take French on my toes. Thank you. You're relaxing, enjoying your best life. This is some funny energy. Because I'm seeing someone with their back turned. You're working, you're playing with your children, you're cooking, you're cleaning, you're shopping, you're doing stuff, and this person could be like sitting in their window watching you, with their ear to the wall, eavesdropping, listening to your conversation, trying to pry, and you could not know this person or you may know them. And you're not intimidated, you're not shaking, you're just like la 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 la. Oh boy. Mm-mm. Oh boy. It's the energy of how courageous you are. You're very daring. As I was saying earlier, you're very independent. Your energy is very independent. You're very courageous. They could be watching you if you are single, do things that they wish they could do and wondering how you do it. Like I said, someone could be pocket watching, because they don't see you leave your home. They want to know what you do for a living, how you get your money. They could be pillow talking about you to their spouse. Instead of making love, they're making conversation about you, collective. I would say that is powerful. I would say that's a powerful indeed. Yes. They in the business of minding your business. Mm-hmm. Didn't I say they pocket watching? They concerned. How they doing it? What they doing? I wonder what they doing. I wonder what they doing. Oh, oh wow. Mm. Maybe they're going through some issues, and that's why they're wondering how do you do it? How did you do it? How are you doing it? Okay, maybe they're experiencing something. But see, if they stop watching you, they can get to the bag. Or they can receive clarity, if they're searching for more streams of income or where the jobs are, anything. And that's not to make fun of nobody. It's true that when you take your energy and you dip in other people's Kool-Aid and ain't nobody invited you, you miss out on what's for you because your mind and your judgment is too cloudy with things that has nothing to do with you. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And see, they could have that low self esteem where they feel like trash. They feel like they've been kicked to the curb. This could be how they feel about themselves. and they see you la 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 la, you all upbeat and bubbly, you know, yeah, yeah, they are PO'd. They are PO'd. They are salty. They have a lemon in their mouth. So just stay focused. This is nothing to panic or be frantic about. This is just a spiritual notification. No weapon formed against the collective will prosper. Okay, tarot is a tool. It is not the final rule. Okay, and it is a good idea to have an empty cup when you are on Lady Noble's channel. And you really want to see what's up. Later.